We're a difficult bunch to please, us urban riders, because we want it all when it comes to our clothing. So we want stuff that looks great and is also really comfortable to wear, but does all the protective things that the dedicated motorcycle gear does. And in this sense, Helstons hit the nail on the head when it comes to their gear, and their footwear department is one of the strongest out of any of our brand's lineups. If you want something that's a kind of worker boot silhouette, there are no less than 5 different styles to choose from within the Helstons range alone. Previously, we showed you the travel boot, which is very similar to the city boot, really. It's just differentiated by the fact that it has brogue detailing, making it slightly more intricately designed. The city boot is more sort of understated, a bit more neutral, comes in the brown and the black, and comes in at the same price point. So most of these 5 come in around £219, which is the same with the city boot here, and they all do everything you could want them to do. So really it's just the looks that differentiate these different designs from within the Helstons collection. So they're CE approved, they feature all the usual neatly integrated and subtle protective qualities. They are formed using really nice vintage treated calfskin leather, which is typically more supple and stronger than standard cowhide, so it's a really premium quality material that's been used, and that lines the inside as well as the outside. There's triple stitching. These boots have a really nice durable anti-slip and oil resistant rubber sole, which is sewn as well, so gluing is the kind of typical cheaper way of doing it, and sewing tends to mean they last you a lot longer, and also it looks nicer as a detail point. They're handmade in Portugal, which is where we see the very finest in our boots lineup hail from, and they also have features that for me work really well as something that you can just wear on and off the bike all day as an urban rider. And should you need to take them on and off regularly, having this little slightly hidden, because it's on the inside, zip on the side of it with this gusseted waterproof piece behind it means it's just so much easier to get them on and off. You've got the laces, of course, you have the speed rivets at the top, like you get with most of these style of boots. They are waterproof and breathable as well, so these are going to stand you in good stead for pretty much any riding condition, designed for the urban rider in and around town all the way through the year. You can see things like the malleolus protection, which is sort of very subtly integrated into the ankle sections, just underneath this heat-pressed Helstons logo. So you might just be able to see a slight change in the profile there. So that's really neatly integrated. And you also have reinforced toe and heel areas and an anatomically shaped footbed as well. The sizing is true to the size guide, which comes in European sizing increments. So if you want to see the conversion into UK, head over to urbanrider.co.uk and we have it all there. So any questions, comments and feedback, leave that in the section below. We think the city boots are really one of the standout items in our whole lineup if you're looking for something really versatile, really good looking, and something that's comfortable to wear and highly protective. One of the guys here, I think I mentioned it in the last video, who has the travel boots, which is basically the same thing with that brogue detailing, has had many accidents within them and has come off really well in all of those accidents and still wears the boots to this day. So high praise indeed. They definitely do the job they're designed to do, and they look great whilst doing it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more of the Helstons lineup and also more of the world's finest riding gear. See you again soon. Goodbye.